Good evening, everybody. If you're expecting to be watching the game right now, you know, in baseball, you've heard of rain delays. We are now in a ref delay. We are awaiting some of the refs to show up. The game was moved up a little bit today, and so we are now awaiting the arrival of the refs. They reset the game clock to the countdown clock to 13 minutes and 25 seconds, so hopefully they know something down on the floor that we don't know up here. Perhaps the refs are on the way, but tonight is opening night for the Granby Bears, our Granby Bears, versus the Hartford Magnet Trinity College Academy. You're going to hear me calling it HMTCA a lot tonight. They are the Phoenix, we are the Bears, and we are awaiting the refs so that we can start here on opening night. By way of a little background, my name, by the way, is Brad Field. I haven't even told you that yet, but a lot of people around Granby said they can tell who I am by my voice. Been broadcasting for NBC Connecticut for 35 years in Connecticut, so I'm semi-retired now and doing fun stuff like announcing the basketball games and helping president of Granby football, Mark Migliaccio, out with that a little bit. And I'm going to be coaching the assistant varsity baseball coach this spring, so really looking forward to that. So setting up the stage for you tonight, HMTCA's head coach is Caitlin Skinner. So we'll see what Caitlin's going to do for her starting five. For Granby High School, our head coach is Wally Hansen, who's been the head basketball coach on and off, but mostly on since 2006. He had a little, he and Delia had a little baby break for a couple of years there, but Wally's at the helm, and in my unvarnished opinion, a tremendous head coach. Both my boys played for Wally. Mike Dombrowski is going to be the varsity baseball coach this spring, and I'm going to be Mike's assistant. Mike is the JV coach for Granby Bears. Roger Pearl and Greg Boucher are the freshman coaches, and of course helping out this year on the bench is where our track is named for, Coach Lobo. The AD here at Granby Memorial High School is Brian Maltesi. So we are looking forward to the start of tonight's game. Now, the game is being brought to you by the Granby High School Live Streaming Club. And helping me up here tonight is Pryor Waskin. Pryor is a junior. Owen Dankey is a senior, and he's helping us out tonight. Jack Marler is up here helping out. Good friends with Jack's mom and dad. But Jack's helping out tonight, and Nick Boyd is the president of the Granby High School. Better as we go along. We've got 6 boys basketball games we'll be bringing you, and we have 6 girls basketball games we'll be bringing you throughout the course of the season. So anyway, we will await the start of the game. I'll give you some of the players here. So if you're scoring along with us at home, you know who's who. John Bell is wearing number 5 for the Granby Bears. Josh Brown, number 12. Cameron Deere is number 15. Jack DeGray is number 24. Aiden Goodrow is number 10. Liam Heinze, who I'm still trying to recruit to play baseball in the spring, he's number 14. Declan Lynch is number 3. Justin Phillips wears number 11 for the Granby Bears. Ralph Rossi is number 32. And Dontel Williams is number 23. The lineups for HMTCA. Seth Moore is number 10. Josh O'Neill is number 30. Jackson Sherman is number 3. Nate Moyer is number 2. Gayad Anwar is number 14. Christian Smith is number 12. Tyler Khan is number 5. Malik Wanumi is number 11. Marcus Calderon is number 1. Corey Jarek is number 13. And David Arias Webster is number 11. So that is the lineup for the HMTCA Phoenix. The countdown clock is at 7 minutes and 30 seconds, so hopefully we'll have the refs here and we'll be going soon. But this is interesting. In my first broadcast for the Granby Memorial High School Bears, I have to stretch because the refs aren't here. So we'll figure out what to say. But anyway, a lot of good guys up here helping out tonight. Joining me now is my son, Kurt Field, who's played for Wally for 3 or 4 years. I don't know if you played for Wally all 4 or not, buddy, but it's interesting. You know, you think of a baseball game and you might have a rain delay, but it's interesting that we are in a ref delay.
Yeah, no, that's weird. It's hard as a player too because, well, and a coach, I guess, but you get up for the game and you're ready to go. You go through your entire warm-up and then you kind of got to put it on hold for 20 minutes. So, I mean, the kids will be all right, but it definitely affects you as a player. So it is interesting.
I was saying that, you know, my broadcast career spanned 38 years, but the first night I come to the Granby Memorial High School and I have to start talking, there's no game to broadcast. So we've been through the lineups and we've been through the coaching staff and so forth, but what do you think of the Bears this year?
Well, it's interesting because I got a chance to coach like this exact team this summer. So they're first and foremost just a bunch of really, really great kids. And Coach Hanson's got a good group this year. And I know there's not like a ton of varsity experience per se. You know, some of the kids who are stepping in as juniors who might not have played before or as much, but they're going to be great. It's a good group, and I'm not a betting man, but if I was, this team could make a run, I think, this year. It's a really, really good group.
All right, now, Kurt, you can help me with this. The schedule has shrunk this year. It's usually 20 games, but this year it's 12.
So I know it's less. It depends on what each conference is kind of doing it differently. I'm not positive, but I believe the NCCC is doing a 12-game schedule, yes. I know like where I am down at Darien, we're doing a 12-game schedule as well. So it's definitely different. Every game is that much more important. And obviously in COVID times, you can't expect anything. Like nothing is guaranteed. So, you know, treat each game like a playoff game, because I know it's a cliche, but you don't know when the last time you might step on the floor is. So treat each game like it's a playoff game and leave everything on the court.
There you go. So it looks like we're maybe getting close here. The countdown clock is at 4 minutes and 25 seconds, so perhaps they know on the floor something that we don't know up here, i.e. when the refs are going to show. But the game has been moved up. Originally, I think the game was scheduled for 6:45, but the game was moved up to 5:45, and I think perhaps everyone got the memo except the refs. But all right, we're just watching the kids warming up here, and again, thank you very much to the Granby High School Live Streaming Club. Nick Boyd, Sr., is president of this club, and we're going to talk to Nick about the forming of this club. You want to do that now, Nick?
Yeah, sure, why not?
This is okay. This is my buddy Nick Boyd, and we're actually neighbors on the street, but my sons are 25 and 22, so they're considerably older than you and Coop. So we never really hung out.
No,
but
no.
I love your mom and dad. They're the nicest people, I think.
Thank you.
But Nick, I am so excited to be the assistant varsity baseball coach and coaching you and your younger brother Coop. And we're really looking forward to that this spring. I can't wait.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, me too. It should be like a new era for Granby baseball, you know?
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Now, Nick, tell me a little bit about this Granby High School live streaming club. This is exciting, I would think, for the parents or somebody who's a little afraid of COVID. They're big fans of Granby sports and they want to see the sports, but they're a little afraid to come out. This is perfect.
Right. Yeah.
Except for me announcing.
Well, I think it kind of was a perfect combination of interest and need. Owen's my co-founder. He helped me write everything for it and kind of come up with the ideas in general. Over the summer, we thought, like, man, I'm going to miss seeing all the football games in the fall and being at the basketball games and stuff if they're not going to let us come. So we kind of decided, I bet we could find a way to live stream it. I bet we could find a way to make it look really good. And it started out with us just bringing our own gear and then getting some guys to come around and take videos of games. And then from there, it kind of blew up. Everybody started watching it, and we were able to get a grant from the really generous GEF and the Athletic Boosters Club. I can't thank them enough. So we have an amazing club out of this, and I think that people love to watch it. The Arts also uses it. We've live streamed coffee houses, and just tonight they're posting a chorus concert. So we've really gotten the most use out of this year, and I think it's a great year to kind of figure it all out.
Well, that was, kudos to you and Owen. I mean, this is great, and I can already tell, even though that we're in a, quote, ref delay, unquote, I can already tell this is going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm honored that, I don't know who picked me. I think Brian Maltesi, the athletic director, thought, I got a guy who'll do this.
Yeah.
Excited to do it, and Nick, this was a brilliant thing to come up with, you and Owen.
Yep, yeah, I mean, really, we just find it super fun, and we love to have people watch it, tell us how much they love it, and honestly, it's an honor having you here and talking over the game. So.
Well, I want to ask you, Nick, about some of the other people that are helping you out. You're obviously a senior. I've spoken with Owen Dankey, and Owen is your co-founder of this.
Yep.
And Owen is a senior as well.
Yes, he is.
I have Pryor Waskin on here, who's helping out on camera, and he's a junior. Jack Marler, I believe, is a senior.
Yep, Jack Marler's also a senior.
Is there anybody else that I'm missing that's in the club that you want to give some credit to? Galen was here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got 3 guys. Cooper Boyd, my younger brother. Jacob Shine, he's also a sophomore. And Galen Platt. They are the younger members of the club, and they're going to take over after we graduate this year. I mean, hopefully graduate. And I don't think we can leave it in better hands. It should just keep being as awesome as it is, and games will get better produced, and people will be able to watch. Even post-COVID, I think this is going to be a really useful utility for the school to use, and I can't thank these underclassmen enough for really stepping up.
All right, I hope Tim, Dr. Boyd, and Kath are listening from home so they can hear their very articulate son. Good job.
Thank you, absolutely. Well, I'm going to get back to tech stuff now.
All right. Thanks, Nick. Thank you very much. The countdown clock has gone back to 12 minutes and 30 seconds. So we will keep it here. We are at the Granby Memorial High School. And if you missed it at the beginning, my name is Brad Field, and Brian Maltesi, who's the athletic director here at Granby Memorial High School, asked me if I would broadcast a few games this year. And apparently we're going to be with the Knicks Club doing 6 boys games and 6 girls games as we go through this upcoming season, all the home games.
So I hate to break you up, but we're actually going to take a 2-minute audio break to look at a tech problem, just to make sure that the entire stream works well, and then we'll give the mic right on back to you.
Thanks a lot, Nick. I can use the break. I'll have some water. All right, everybody, we're back, and we've got some good news here for you. The refs have returned. So, I should say the refs have arrived. So we've at least got one ref here. But with me is my son, Kurt Field, who also has been an assistant coach in Granby for all kinds of things, for football, for baseball, and basketball for a number of years. So, Kurt, you've coached these boys. Obviously, just to give you a little background on what Kurt's doing, he's the assistant athletic director at Darien High School, the Blue Wave. So it's a little far for Kurt to commute and help Wally out on a regular basis. But he's up here tonight to help me, I guess, a little bit. So Kurt, as being a coach, knows a lot about these boys. So, Kurt, I want to give you a look at the roster and say a few words about each of the boys.
Yeah, well, thanks, Dad. It's awesome because, like you mentioned, I've got the chance to. I was Wally's assistant for 3 seasons, the varsity assistant. I coached the freshman team last year. I have a great relationship with a lot of these guys. I've seen them grow from when they were younger to where they're at now. And, yeah, let's go through the roster a little bit. So, looking at the roster you gave me, right, starts with Johnny Bell. Johnny Bell's point guard. Kind of everything runs through John. John's like he makes things go for them on offense, whether it's facilitating with the pass, whether it's offensive rebounds. He's really impressed in what he's done, and the jump he made from his freshman year to sophomore year was incredible. He's a junior this year, so look for John Bell to have a big year. Another junior, Josh Brown. Same thing as John. Josh is a phenomenal athlete, great shooter. If someone's going to lead the team in steals this year, it's going to be Josh. Just an all-around really good basketball player, and he's gonna have a big year. Next is a captain, Cam Deere. There's not enough good things I can say about Cam. A great leader. No moments too big for Cam. He's a great shooter. He's someone everyone wants on their team, and if the team is being led by Cam, things are going to be great for the Bears this year. Another captain, Jack DeGray, same thing as Cam. Okay, that's 2 great leaders. You have 2 great senior leaders. Jack is someone who got a playing time as a sophomore. He's really built his game from being just a shooter to someone who can attack the hoop. He's not just one-dimensional. He can do a lot of different things. Great rebounder, plays really good defense. I remember when I was here coaching with the Bears, it seemed like Jack always got the toughest matchup. So we'd put him on the other team's best player and say, here you go get him. And he always did. He took it on the chin. He's great. Another senior, Aiden Goodrow. Same thing, kind of a glue guy for a team. It makes all the right passes. If he's open, he's going to hit a shot. I can't say enough good things about Aiden either. So your senior leadership's phenomenal. Another senior, Dontel Williams. I think this is Dontel's first year on varsity, but I mentioned being a glue guy. Dontel's going to be the one yelling and screaming on the bench. Dontel's going to be the one when he gets in the game, he's going to communicate. And one of the most underrated parts of basketball is being a good communicator. And if you got Dontel on the floor, you know you're going to hear something. So I got a lot of love for Dontel. I got to coach him for football all 4 years here and coach him in basketball, and really bright future for him. So I'm excited for him to get a go this year. Who else we got? We got juniors, Liam Heinze. Liam, what a guy. So for those of you who remember, Rowan Heinze last year was a senior. Rowan's graduated and is playing ball in college, but Liam's a junior this year, and he was kind of someone who came in last year, was more of a spark plug. Liam, when he got minutes, he did something with him. Whether it was making a shot, making a steal, he's a high energy guy and someone we're very lucky to have here in Granby. Next is Declan Lynch. Declan is someone who, I mean, if you leave him open, he's going to score 30 points a game. This summer, when I was coaching for the guys, I coached them in an AAU team. Declan won us a lot of games by just how good of a shooter he is. He's a lefty, and it's impressive too because he had just been a shooter. But what's so impressive about Deck is that he can get to the rim too. So again, multi-dimensional, not just one thing. Makes it really tough to defend. Who we got next? Justin Phillips. There's Justin Phillips. I don't know how tall he is, like 5'6", 5'5" maybe, but there's a lot of fight in that kid, that's for sure. And I was honest to God, this is no disrespect to anybody else on the team, but if you're playing someone one-on-one, it's going to be hard to stop Justin. The amount of things he has up, the tricks he's got up his sleeves, I feel like if I was playing against him, he'd go under my legs. He's phenomenal, and I think he's starting tonight. I might be wrong. I could be lying. I don't know. But when he's in the game, you're going to know he's in the game, so it'll be exciting to see what Justin does. And then we'll finish up with Ralph Rossi, okay, the big. He's like 6'7", just an absolute animal, and he's worked really hard in his game, whether, from a post move perspective, working on just not the same move over and over again, because as a fellow post guy, if I'm playing somebody in the post and they do the same move over and over and over again, it gets predictable and it gets easy to defend. So Ralph's really incorporated using his left hand more. And we talk about, like, as a big, exploding up through the basket, all right? We don't want to fade away. We don't want to – it's like going up strong. I was told that a lot when I was a kid. And
Remember that.
And so Ralph's done a really good job working on his game. And when he's in the game, too, it changes everything defensively for the Bears. You have someone who's a prolific shot blocker in the game. You got a lot of size. You quite literally have the paint defended when he's in the game. So if he's communicating and doing what he's supposed to do, he should be a defensive force. And that's the guys, man. It's going to be a good year for this group.
Kurt, thank you so much for updating us on all the players on the varsity roster this year. And, enjoy the game. But if you have anything to say to the folks, come over and I'll give you the mic and we can talk at halftime too. Thank you, buddy. All right, we are down to less than a minute on the countdown clock, and it looks like we're go for the game here. There is at least a referee here, so it's looking good. We've had about so far it looks like it's about a 40-minute delay in the start of this game tonight. So, here we are with the COVID guidelines and so forth. We've got some fans here at Granby Memorial High School, but you take off with my roster, you're in trouble, Owen. All right, so you're about to hear the buzzer as we get set for the start of the game, and I believe we've got the national anthem and the introduction of the players coming up. So let's see what's going on here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Granby Memorial High School, home of the Bears. Thank you very much for your patience.
Maltesi.
Wait for this slight technical difficulty. Thank you very much again. Tonight's NCCC matchup between the HMTCA Phoenix and your Granby Bears. First, the starters visiting HMTCA Phoenix. At forward, sophomore number 14, Ian Honor. At guard, sophomore number 2, Nate Moyer.
As point guard for HMTCA.
Forward, senior number 3, Jackson.
Nate Moyer is starting, number 2.
At forward, senior number 30,
Number 3, Jackson Sherman is starting for HMTCA.
guard, senior number 10, Seth.
Number 30, Josh O'Neill. And number 10, Seth Moore. That rounds out the starters for HMTCA. Head coach is Caitlin Skinner. All right, here come the Granby Bears. Brian Maltesi announcing the lineup. Declan Lynch is starting. Here comes John Bell, number 5, the point guard. Josh Brown, Kurt was saying one of the most athletic players on Granby. Number 10 is Aiden Goodrow. And here comes Jack DeGray, number 24, one of the captains of the team, a senior.
Before our national anthem, the Granby Bears would like to have a moment of silence for Kayvon Glover, class of 2016. Wonderful young man, and will always be remembered in the hearts of Granby basketball. Thank you. And now, we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Granby Bears led by captains Cam Deere and Jack DeGray. Granby's first game of the season is opening night at home versus HMTCA. And again, if you don't know what the acronym stands for, it's Hartford Magnet Trinity College Academy. And we're the Bears and they're the Phoenix. And their head coach is Caitlin Skinner. Granby taking the court now. The starting lineup is Josh Brown, John Bell, Declan Lynch, Jack DeGray, and Aiden Goodrow. HMTCA on the court now. And we're getting ready for some basketball. 8-minute quarters in high school. All right, the refs were a little bit late arriving, so I don't even know their names, but we're off. DeGray goes in for a layup. First 2 points of the season, Jack DeGray. Ball handling for HMTCA is Jackson Sherman. Steal by Bell. DeGray goes in, foul, pushing foul. Jack was in the act of shooting, so he goes to the line for this. DeGray hits his first free throw. Buries it. 4-0 Bears. All right, HMTCA on the move here. Passed into Moyer, but stolen by Granby. There goes DeGray again. Turns around, misses the layup. Gets fouled, though. Fouled on the putback. All right. I don't think DeGray's foul shots have hit any rim, just net. There's rim. Should have kept my mouth shut. 5-0 Granby. All right. Out of bounds on number 10, Seth Moore. It's Granby's ball. DeGray inbounds to Bell. Back to DeGray. Back to Bell. Bell drives to the hoop. Layup was blocked. Moore shot misses. All right, here comes Granby. DeGray into Brown, puts it up and in. 7-0. Timeout called by Caitlin Skinner. So far, DeGray has 5 points and Josh Brown has 2 points for the Granby Bears. 2 fouls for HMTCA. No fouls for Granby. All right, Granby stays with the same lineup. High school basketball, I guess there's 5 timeouts in the quarter, so Wally has all 5. Caitlin Skinner has 4 left. All right, there's Seth Moore taking the ball up for HMTCA. DeGray with some good pressure, tries a steal. All right, looks like DeGray is going to inbound to Bell. Junior John Bell bringing the ball up. Pass midcourt. Lynch back to Bell. Over to Goodrow. Into Bell. Back to Brown. All right, Lynch is open. Seth Moore bringing the ball up. Over to Jackson Sherman. Sherman drives to the hoop, dishes off, but it's stolen by Goodrow. Over to Josh Brown, stops at the top of the key, pops, no good. Seth Moore. Seth Moore again over to Moyer. To Anwer. Back to Moore. Into Anwer. Guarded by DeGray. Nice steal by Declan Lynch. There goes DeGray. Spin move up and in with a reverse layup. Very nice. 9-0 Granby Bears. 4:55 left in the first quarter. Looked like they got tied up there, but the ref called a foul, I think, on Jack DeGray. Yes. All right, substitution now for HMTCA. Christian Smith comes in, number 12. All right, it's into Seth Moore now. Ref blew the play dead. All right, inbound comes into Seth Moore now. DeGray is guarding Seth Moore. Passed over to Sherman. Back to O'Neal, who shoots, no good. Rebound by Bell. Bell drives the length of the floor, dishes off to Brown, over to DeGray, up the middle. Missed the layup. Seth Moore puts it up, no good. Rebound Bell. Midcourt. And he's quite a ball handler, this guy. Telling Jack DeGray he wants him to set up a screen. In goes Bell, out to Declan Lynch. Three-pointer. Nice shot. 12-0 Granby Bears. And Moyer throws the ball away, so it's going to be Granby's ball deflected out of bounds. Okay, thank you, Kurt.
Mask break. So first mask break of the season for the Bears. This is Kurt Field again. But couldn't really ask for a much better start. There. What's so impressive about this team, and it's something that, you know, we did a lot this summer when I was with the guys, is Coach Hanson's always had an emphasis to push the basketball, right? There are points, obviously, where you want to push and you want to, you know, be smart about it, but the quicker this team goes, the better off they are. So, like, that quick spurt to start the game, that's exactly what Coach Hanson's looking for. Defensively, even though HMTCA has 0 on the board right now, I know Coach Hanson is going to nitpick. That's what good coaches do. They still could do a better job. Granby could still do a better job communicating on defense. Sometimes when a pick is set, I don't know if they're switching or what the deal is, but they need to be a little bit better communicating with each other and making sure that everyone knows their responsibility. So great start for the Bears. Let's see if they can keep going.
Okay, Smith inbounds, back to Smith. Smith passes it down to Seth Moore, who shoots. No good. Rebound by Josh Brown. Brings the ball up for Granby, passes midcourt, over to Bell, into DeGray, back to Bell. Goodrow, outside, sees Lynch. Boy, they're moving the ball fast. Back to DeGray, top of the key. Goodrow into DeGray. Back to Goodrow, back to DeGray. Over to Bell. Josh Brown has the ball, passes it to Goodrow, who passes it to John Bell. Goes in, lays it up and in. 14-0 Granby Bears. Christian Smith down to Seth Moore. Back to Christian Smith. Bumped by Declan Lynch, but HMTCA retains possession. Moore has it, passes it over to Jackson Sherman, who passes it into O'Neal. Almost stolen by Bell, but HMTCA goes up and in for their first 2 points of the game. Basket scored by Christian Smith. Josh Brown goes in looking for a foul, but none was called. There's Seth Moore, Christian Smith. Guarded by Josh Brown. Good defense by Granby. Can't get through. That looked like a travel to me, and it was a travel. All right, Granby ball. And some changes for Granby. Liam Heinze, number 14, is now in the game. And it's like number 11, Justin Phillips, has come into the game too. Also number 32, Ralph Rossi, is in the game. Bell and DeGray remain from the starting unit. Granby in no foul trouble at all, just one foul for DeGray. Heinze with a three. Hits it. Woo! 17-2. Granby Bears. Nice defense by Liam. But it is going to be Granby's ball. Nope, my bad. HMTCA's ball. Granby thought it was Granby's ball. All right, Christian Smith has it. Driving up and try to reverse layup. Didn't get it. Rebound Rossi. Over to Bell to DeGray. DeGray to Rossi to Bell. Nice pass to Heinze. That was a great pass by John Bell. But Liam Heinze is factored. He's been in the game for 30 seconds. He has 5 points. All right, Seth Moore over to Christian Smith. All right, Smith back to Kahn. Into Webster. Seth Moore. They're out deep. They're out at the top of the key, out in three-point land. Good D by Granby. In on Rossi. It's going to be out of bounds on HMTCA. Granby ball. Inbounding by John Bell. Looks like he's going to pass it into Phillips. All right, Phillips has the ball now. Justin dribbling to half court. Screen set by Rossi. Shot is no good by Phillips. HMTCA ball. All right, there's almost had trouble getting it in 5 seconds. All right, there's great defense by Heinze and Rossi, but I think we've definitely got a foul here. I just don't know on who yet. It looks like Liam Heinze has the foul. And Malik Wanumi, I think is how you say his name, is at the line. Malik misses his first shot. Dontel Williams in for the Granby Bears now. Wanumi hits one, so 1 for 2, 19-3. Granby Bears. DeGray taking a little break right now. I think all the starters are out for Wally Hansen at this point. Nope, Bell's still in. All right, that's the end of the first quarter, and what a first quarter for Granby. Score is 21-3 from the Granby Memorial High School gym. So here comes Kurt again, and this is great at the quarter, Kurt. One of the, I mean, that's probably better than even Coach Hansen could have imagined for the first quarter of the year.
Yeah, no, that was great. That was great. I don't know what Jack DeGray had to start the game. I think he had like the first 5 or 6 points for us, and like I said, a really, really good start. When Granby can dictate tempo and play the game at their speed, they're going to be really, really, really good.
And you said the word about Liam Heinze, spark plug. He came in, and within 30 seconds, he had 5 points and a block.
Yeah, no, that's what Liam does. And Johnny Bell had a couple of great passes to him. And that's what John Bell does too. He's a facilitator. He's so good at what he does, and it opens things up for other players. And Liam comes in right away, knocks down 2 shots. It's 21 points is a lot in a quarter for Granby, and I know Coach Hansen's going to like the 3 on the board even more for HMTCA. So a really, really good start. And for those like, I don't want to get too technical into X's and O's type stuff, but when Granby matches up full court, man-to-man, in which they did the first half, they're trying to apply pressure. They're trying to be crazy. They're trying to get in your face. They're trying to create chaos, essentially, and they did a really, really good job of it, and we'll see if Coach Hansen stays in it going forward.
All right, thank you, Kurt. HMTCA starts off the second quarter with the ball. Smith has it now. He passed up an opportunity for a 3. Double teamed by Heinze and Dontel. That was a great double team and forced a turnover. Granby ball. Bell into Phillips. Phillips comes half court. Back to Bell. Bell to Heinze. Pass picked off by number 30 for HMTCA. That's Josh O'Neill. Seth Moore at the top of the key, looking over to Christian Smith. Great defense by Bell, forcing him out deep. Phillips now picks up Nate Moyer, stolen by Bell. Lead pass for Heinze, who makes a great save. The pass was too far, but nice save by Liam, but HMTCA has the ball. Seth Moore inside to, let's see, that's Josh O'Neill. Bell has the ball back to Phillips, who shoots. That's a three. I wasn't sure, but the ref put up his arms. 3 points, 24-3 Granby Bears. Those were Phillips' first points of the night. He's got 3 up on the board. Game started off the Jack DeGray show, but the team has really been just that, a team, for the last 10 minutes or so. Playing some very good defense into number 30, who's Josh O'Neill, who scores for HMTCA. Bell now to Phillips. Phillips goes in, hits. Five points now for Justin, stolen by Liam Heinze. Pass by Dontel Williams. It looks like it deflected off someone on HMTCA, so it appears it's going to be Granby's ball. John Bell coming out, Declan Lynch coming in. It's John's first rest of the game. Well-deserved, playing really well. All right, Liam Heinze passes it into Ralph Rossi. Back to Heinze. Pops the three. Oh, close, but off the rim. Rebound by HMTCA. Christian Smith bringing it down. Top of the key. Stops. Nice pass. Really nice pass into number 14, Anwer, who scores. 26-7. Heinze pops again. Misses. Dontel Williams going to the hoop. Puts it up a little firm. Came off the backboard hard. And let's see. Christian Smith scores on a missed shot by Jackson Sherman. The score with 4:50 left in the first half is Granby Bears 26 and HMTCA 9. No apparent foul trouble for either team at this point. Both teams only with 2 fouls. What do you think, Kurt?
We were just talking about how I said Coach Hansen was going to like the 3 on the scoreboard, and pretty quick HMTCA with a couple baskets there. Hansen, that's a quintessential Coach Hansen timeout. Like you talk about it a lot in sports about stopping the bleeding. Don't let it. Basketball's a game of runs. Each team's going to go on a run. Granby went on a run. That's a little run for HMTCA. So timeout, stop the run, reset the guys, get them refocused, and we'll see how they respond coming out of the timeout. But I like to think Granby's about to go on a run.
All right, we'll see. Looks like Liam Heinze's going to pass it into Phillips. Phillips coming up the court. Passes midcourt now. Over to Heinze, over to DeGray. Jack looking around, sees Phillips up high. Phillips into Heinze, sees Brown cutting. Heinze's going to the hoop. And oh, not good. Shot not good. Christian Smith coming down the court. Passes over to Nate Moyer, and the ball is back out to Jackson Sherman, who's driving toward the hoop, Dishes off to Smith. Guarded by Heinze. Into Anwer again for an easy layup. It looked like Anwer was kind of unguarded. Somebody missed their assignment. Phillips pops, hits the front of the rim. Rebound, Christian Smith. Number 5 was breaking to the hoop. That is Tyler Kahn, number 5. He saved the ball, but he passed it to Granby when he saved the ball. Here comes Jackson Sherman down the court over to Christian Smith. Guarded by Declan Lynch. Nate Moyer now with the ball. Blocked by Phillips, but Nate Moyer got it right back. Christian Smith working on Declan Lynch. Wow, it looked like an offensive foul to me, but I'm not a referee. Nice pass by DeGray into Brown, and it's 2 points. That was a beautiful bounce pass by Jack DeGray. All right. DeGray comes away with a HMTCA miss, goes in for the layup and misses. Christian Smith coming down with the ball. Christian Smith to half court. I think we got the first Wally slap of the floor of the year. All right, Smith in and up and in, and it's good. It is 28-13 now, Granby Bears. Here comes Phillips with the ball. Phillips at the top of the key, behind a DeGray screen, hits a 3. Very, very nice. 31-13, Granby. Timeout, Caitlin Skinner, head coach of HMTCA. Again, that stands for Hartford Magnet Trinity College Academy. They are the Phoenix. Much easier to say Granby Bears. But anyway, great start for Granby. Phillips has 8 points up on the board. Josh Brown has 4 points up on the board. Only 2 Granby fouls in the game right now. For HMTCA, their lead scorer is number 12, Christian Smith. He has 6 points so far this game. Anwer has had 2 very easy layups. He's got 4 points in the game. And let's see. Number 30 is Josh O'Neill, who has a bucket. All right, 2 minutes and 2 seconds until we go to the halftime. Score is 31-13 Granby. Looks like HMTCA is going to inbound the ball with Smith. Looks like Smith is going to inbound the ball. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Christian Smith passes it into Jackson Sherman, back to Smith, who is walking the ball up, 1:57 left in the half. Smith comes half court, throws the ball into Seth Moore, and it's back out. All right, the ball is getting worked in. Number 14 is Anwer. Another bucket for him. 31-15 with 1:36 to go in the half. DeGray passes it over to Goodrow. Out to Josh Brown, who pops, just misses. Rebound by Anwer. Smith has the ball. He's at half court now, guarded by Bell. Ball is into Seth Moore. Back to Anwer, who sets a screen. Moore to Smith. Looks like Bell was guarding Smith. Nice defense by Declan Lynch. DeGray with another great bounce pass. Bell misses the layup, but that was another great pass by Jack DeGray. He's got that bounce pass working. Stolen by Bell. He gets fouled going in for the layup. So John will be going to the line. 42 seconds left in the half. Granby Bears have a 16-point lead. Bell misses his first free throw. Bell misses the free throw. So bringing the ball down now for HMTCA is Seth Moore. Seth looking for help, gets some from Wanumi. Ball is into Sherman, back out to Anwer, back over to Moore. Moore goes in, shoots, in and out and in. All right, 15 seconds. Granby coming up with the ball. Bell holds it at the top of the key. 10 seconds. 7 seconds in the half. Bell goes into DeGray, who goes up. No foul. Oh, my goodness. All right. We are at the half. Overall, a good first half for the Granby Bears. 31-17 is your halftime score. And we're having a good time up here. This is the Granby High School Live Streaming Club. And with me is the president. His name is Nick Boyd. He's also my neighbor on our street and a great kid who I'm looking forward to being one of his coaches for in baseball. But how much do you know about basketball, Nick?
Well, I played it when I was younger, stopped just before high school. I thought it might be more fun to watch. Oh, looks like we're going over a halftime show. 1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. We'll hear more from Nick in a minute. We've got with us athletic director Brian Maltesi now. And Brian, that was a great first half for the Granby Bears.
With the JV, freshman, and varsity programs, coaches have the autonomy to kind of keep who they want on each level.
Yep. Well, anyway, first half of the season in the books. It's 31-17 Granby Bears. We've got 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first half. And we'll take a look at some of the players here. John Bell is a fantastic ball handler for Granby. And you feel confident when he's coming up the court with the ball in his hands. You don't think it's going to get stolen.
Sure.
You know, Josh Brown, tremendous athlete. My son Kurt was saying that, you know, Cam Deere has ice water in his veins and nothing really scares him. DeGray, off to a nice start as a senior captain. Aiden Goudreau. I don't know much about Aiden. Do you know much about Aiden?
Yeah, senior co-captain, great leader, good ball handler. I think all 5 that started tonight
they all could be point guards on any team in the league. So, Aiden included. But when all 5 can handle the ball and dribble up and down the court, again, makes it hard to who do you put on them, who do you guard. So it's like having 5 fast guards out there. And then when the subs come in, you got 6'8" Ralphie, and some other post-up players. But
I think Declan is the only lefty we have on the team, at least as far as I can tell.
Yeah, lefty sharpshooter and Declan Lynch. So.
Yeah, and Justin can heat up, and it's fun to watch Ralph and Dontel out there as well. So that's the Granby roster, but this is a whole lot of fun. I'm going to be talking to some of the kids, but they took a little halftime break. But the Granby High School Live Streaming Club, what a great idea by I guess it was Owen Danke and Nick Boyd thought of it, and with people, we have some fans here tonight. I mean, obviously due to the COVID restrictions and so forth, but this is a great way if folks are sort of afraid to come out to the game or they want to play it safe and just stay home. The only thing is they're forced to listen to me. But
we love having you.
But other than that, this is what a great idea by the kids.
Yeah, obviously when we were approached, there's so much unfortunate things that happened with this pandemic, and obviously we want to offer this to our student body and our our parents and our aunts, uncles, grandparents as such. But one of the positive things that came out, I think, is definitely this live streaming club. So GranbyBears.live, being able to offer that to everybody, whether you are in Granby or you're in Florida or Arizona or anywhere, parents obviously work and they can't always be here for every game. So, one of the positives that we got is that the kids came, approached us, and, especially with the help of the Granby Memorial High School Booster Club and the Granby Education Foundation, we were able to get this club up and running, brand new equipment, able to have cameras up at the top here, focusing down, but we also have cameras, live on the court. They're in there in the huddle. Just getting this program off up and running. We'd love to see it definitely blossom. We've been able to do more than just sports, poetry out loud, coffee hour. We got some things that we're looking to do. They could even be there for graduation. So I think live streaming club, but it branches farther than just athletics. But we're definitely glad to have him here in the athletic department.
Yeah, we've got Jack Marler. He's a senior. Pryor Waskin is a junior. Owen Danke is a senior. Nick Boyd is a senior. And Nick was telling me his younger brother Cooper is a sophomore, and there are other sophomores in the pipeline. I hope I'm not leaving anybody out that's in the club, because I want to give everybody some credit, but they're just a great idea.
Yeah, so
really.
Obviously, we want those numbers to grow. So if they can, anyone out there watching and listening, and want to be a part of that club, find any one of those names that you heard mentioned, or come see me, because plenty of different sport activities, different levels, freshman, JV, varsity. Hit the summer, we're gonna have a lot of things: baseball, softball, track and field, lacrosse, tennis. So a lot of things to go. So if you're out there and you're listening, we need lots of members. So don't be afraid to come join us.
Fantastic. Thank you. That's Athletic Director Brian Maltesi. I'm going to let Brian get back to it. But hey, we got my buddy Owen Danke here. Can I put you on the air, Owen?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Owen is a senior, and I want to give this man some credit, because he and Nick came up with this fabulous idea, and we just had Athletic Director Maltesi on talking about it. But I mean, the school is really into this, and you guys came up with it.
Yeah, so it kind of started out as a little like a rainy day thought. We kind of figured, hey, it would be really cool to bring the sports over to all the people who can't view it, and especially because of the coronavirus, shutting spectating down. So we can bring this to you. It's a lot of fun, really, like for us to do. We enjoy it a lot.
And Owen, just think of Grandma, maybe down in Florida or something. She wants to watch her her grandson play basketball.
Exactly. Now she can watch. Now that's an option to her. Yeah.
But you know, you and Nick and the rest of the guys, congratulations. I think that we're going to have a lot of fun with this season, and I'm going to turn you into a broadcaster by the end of the year. And that's a warning to you too, Nick Boyd. And that's a warning to you too, Pryor Waskin. All right, we're going to turn you guys into broadcasters. You're gonna. I think the television stations now are doing what they call one-man bands, where they go out with a camera and they have to set up their own shot. Then they have to get in the shot. Then they have to be the reporter. Then they have to come back to the station and edit it. And then sometimes they have to front it on the news. But you guys would all be great on the news. All right, we're getting ready for the second half. Owen's going to work on his broadcast voice. All right, or was it Pryor? It was Pryor that said that. Okay. All right, we're 31-17, getting ready for the start of the second half. And on the floor for Granby, it looks like it's Lynch and Brown and Bell and DeGray and Goodrow. I'm getting pretty good with the Granby recognition, but the HMTCA, it's a little tough. Getting to know some of the boys. Granby's going to inbound it to start the second half. 8-minute third quarter coming up. Wally has 4 timeouts left. Caitlin Skinner has 3 timeouts left. And Bell with a slingshot pass into Brown, back to Bell. Into DeGray, back to Bell. Bell passes up the shot. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Granby ball. DeGray into Goodrow, back out to Bell. Bell goes up. Rebound DeGray. He hits, and I believe he was fouled. He was. So DeGray's going to the line. Jack has his line score tonight. He's got 1 foul. He's got 9 points. And DeGray hits. 10 points for Jack. 34-17 Granby. All right, number 12 inbounds it to number 10. Number 10 is Seth Moore, back to Christian Smith, who is number 12, guarded by Bell. Good defense by Granby again. They cannot get in. All right. Shot by Sherman, no good. DeGray on the long pass. Hits. 12 points for Jack. 36-17. Here comes HMTCA. Stolen by Goodrow. Brings it back. He's looking coast to coast, but stops out to Bell. Brown, Declan Lynch. Blocked by Sherman. But I believe it's still Granby ball. All right, John Bell looking to inbound it. Gets it out to Lynch. To Brown. Back to Lynch. His pass into DeGray is stolen. Christian Smith comes away with it half court. Ball, Seth Moore just holding it there. DeGray guarding him. Back to Christian Smith. Guarded by Bell. All right, Josh O'Neill, I believe, was fouled. Foul looks like it's on Declan Lynch. All right, Moore has the ball now. Seth looking, tries to force it inside. Ball stolen by Granby. Brown comes away with it. Goes coast to coast. I believe he called a travel on Brown. I'm not sure, but it's HMTCA's ball. Smith. Baseball pass to Moore. Into Anwer, who hits. Easy layup for him. That's his 8th point. I think they've all been from there, from 2 feet out. All right. Josh Brown's shot, no good. Here's Declan Lynch shooting, hits a 3. That's Declan Lynch's second 3 of the game. He has 6 points for Granby. All right, good half-court defense, but HMTCA gets the ball in. Anwer was looking, shot out to Christian Smith, not good. Ball is a jump ball, and possession arrow goes to, I believe it goes to Granby. Nope. Had a 50-50 chance and blew it. All right, there's a Granby foul on the floor, so it's a non-shooting foul. Foul is on Josh Brown, number 12. That's Josh's first of the game. All right, the ball is inbounded. Smith has it, going baseline, shoots, misses. Rebound, Goodrow. Comes half court, sees DeGray. DeGray on the baseline, reverse layup. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Timeout, HMTCA. Wow. I'm gonna ask Owen, do we have replay, Owen?
We don't have that just yet, but we are working on it.
Well, I think everyone would like to see that reverse layup by DeGray again. That was really nice. My color analyst is here.
That was wild. What's been so impressive about Jack DeGray is, like I mentioned earlier, when he started playing as a sophomore, Jack was kind of a guy who came off the bench and shot a lot of threes. And the way he's improved his game to be able to do what you've seen all game long, Jack's kind of put his head down, got into the lane, made a move in the lane. You're not going to see a better move than that in high school. A reverse layup like that's impressive by Jack. And, you know, I'm really happy for him and to see his growth. And if this is the kind of Jack DeGray Granby's going to get on every game, the NCCC's got a problem. So obviously really, really impressive, and we'll see where we go from here.
All right, thanks, Kurt. All right, it's back to, looks like the original starting unit is out for Granby. We've got Lynch and Bell and Brown and Goodrow and DeGray on the floor. HMTCA has the ball. Christian Smith looking to inbound to Moore. DeGray steals it, but they fall out of bounds together. Let's see what the call is going to be. Somebody with a foul. Let's see, it's a foul on Jack DeGray. Very, very fine effort, though. Bell steals the ball. It's restolen by HMTCA. Christian Smith working on a Bell. Can't get in. All right, it was a foul on HMTCA. Foul on number 14, which is Anwer. All right, Josh Brown has the ball for Granby. Over to Declan Lynch. Back to DeGray. Bell. Over to Brown, who drives the lane and hits. Layup. 43-19 Granby Bears. 4:13 left in the third quarter. Long Long shot by number 5, Tyler Kahn, misses. Easy layup for Josh Brown. 45-19, Granby Bears opening it up a little bit. 26-point lead for the Bears. There's more. Ball pass was stolen by Declan Lynch over to Bell. All right, Josh Brown going right in the lane, drives the lane, hits the layup, falls down, and gets fouled. Score is 47-19. Josh Bell with his 10 points so far in the game. DeGray has 14 points so far in the game, and Declan Lynch has 6 points. Some of the highlights on the scoreboard right now. Coach Hansen has 4 timeouts left, and Coach Caitlin Skinner for HMTCA has only 2 timeouts left. 3:37 to go in the third quarter, 47-19 Granby. Bears looking really good tonight, especially on defense.
Dad, what's the name of the HMTCA coach?
Caitlin Skinner.
What she's done in this game has been super, super, super impressive. And I know the scoreboard is what the scoreboard is, but HMTCA is in really good hands with a coach like this, because if you look at in-game adjustments, when Granby was up 21-3 and you talk about, you know, they were pressuring on-ball pressure full length of the court, she came up with a couple ways to get around it. And for a coach to be able to do that in-game on the fly is really, really impressive. So I know she kind of got thrown into position, but they're in really, really good hands with her.
All right, great observation. Thank you, Kurt. All right, HMTCA gets the ball in. That was Nate Moyer. Ball was over to O'Neal, who got fouled, I believe, by Jack DeGray. Yep, they're giving the foul to Jack. That's his 3rd. All right, Sherman inbounds the ball to Wanumi. Back to Sherman. Ball was into Nate Moyer, but I believe he stepped on the baseline. Granby ball. Going to be DeGray. DeGray inbounds to Justin Phillips, who dribbles up to half court. Top of the key. Screen by Rossi. DeGray passes up a long 3. Back over to Phillips. To Declan Lynch. Over to DeGray. He's open for a 3. Oh, in and out. All right, nice play by HMTCA there. They retain possession of the ball. With the ball now is Jackson Sherman. Sherman inbounds it to Wanumi. There's Sherman on the go. He's fast. Ball's out to Seth Moore, who's at the top of the key. Pops a 3. Short, air ball. Ball goes out of bounds. Granby possession. Looks like it's going to be DeGray inbounding it to Phillips again. 2:38 on the clock, third quarter, 48-19, Granby Bears. All right, Phillips. Oh, what a pass into Rossi. It looked like he was shooting it, but it was a pass all the way. Rossi in for an easy layup. Smith pops at the top of the key, air ball, but rebounded nicely by Jackson Sherman underneath, who puts up a layup and puts it in. 50-21 Granby Bears, 2 minutes left. Phillips pops, misses the 3. Rebound Rossi, who hits it again. Rossi has 4 points in 15 seconds. All right. And a foul. He's got a foul too. All right. Coach Hansen says that Rossi went straight up, trying to defend his player, but the call stands. 6 points for Rossi, one foul. And at the line right now is Seth Moore. Seth misses his shot. Rebound by Phillips. Brown is wide open, jumping up and down, wants the ball. All right. There's Brown, nice move in. Heinze's open. Brown pops off the rim. Rebound, Christian Smith brings it half court, guarded by Heinze. All right, they switch, and Phillips in and out. Smith shot in and out. Rebound. O'Neal misses. Rebound, Rossi. Ball goes down to Phillips. Fast break down the court. Over to Brown. Into DeGray. DeGray comes out to three-point land. Dribbles around. Gives the ball off to Phillips. And DeGray drives the lane, goes up and misses. Rebound by Seth Moore. Goes in, misses. Rebound by Brown. All right, Brown uses a Rossi pick. Goes into the hoop and scores. 54-23 Granby, 27 seconds left in the quarter. Here comes Moore, top of the key, stops, looks, gets help from Christian Smith. Heinze guards him, 14 seconds left. Looking. All right. Will they get a shot off? Travel, no. And with 9/10 of a second, Granby has the ball. So DeGray's going to have to show off his baseball arm. There it is. Heinze pops. All right, it's about all you can do with 9/10 of a second and the full length of the court to go. But quite impressive. All right, Pryor Waskin, get over here. What are your impressions of this game, my friend? And thank you for all your help tonight.
I think I'm not positive, but I think we're going to come out on top for this one.
It's looking good, Pryor. You guys are doing a fantastic job up here.
I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you.
Thanks to everybody who's helped fund this project, and your athletic director, your principal, have told me that it's going to be a lot more than just sports. Although sports are a primary focus, you're doing other stuff too.
Yes, in fact, already we have done a coffee house. I think it was back in the fall. We had a bunch of performers come on stage in the theater, and we live streamed it. So there will be plenty more events like this and more artsy events for those of you who are so inclined.
All right, Pryor Waskin, thank you, buddy. All right, back to the basketball. It's start of the fourth quarter, 54-23. Granby Bears. DeGray inbounds to Phillips, who takes it up the court. Back to DeGray. Heinze has the ball now, top of the key. Looking over to Rossi. Back out to Phillips, who pops short. Brown, rebound. Looked like Brown got hacked when he went up, but apparently no call. All right, Liam Heinze's going to inbound the ball for Granby. Looking around, finds Phillips, who pops from the corner, misses. DeGray with the rebound. DeGray puts the rebound in and gets fouled. So a chance for a three-point play for Jack. That was his 16th point of the game. All right, DeGray at the line, shoots and hits. 17 points for Jack. All right, here comes Smith with the ball. Christian Smith dribbles, met by Heinze at half court. Passes it into Jackson Sherman. Ball is stolen by DeGray. Comes up the court, finds Brown. Head fake. Brown out to Phillips, pops. Oh, missed. All right, the Granby retreats on defense. Here comes Christian Smith with the ball. Pestered by Heinze. Stolen by Phillips. Heinze has it, gives it back to Phillips. Puts up a reverse layup, misses. Rebound Christian Smith. Stops, pops, hits the front of the rim. Rebound Brown. Brown goes in. Oh, he's hauled down by Jackson Sherman. He's all right, pops up. Helped up by Rossi and DeGray, but looks like Josh is fine. I would be in traction for 3 weeks, but Josh is fine. All right, swish. That was 14 points for Josh Brown. And here comes his second free throw. Right on, right in there. His 15th point of the game. Good balance in the team scoring. DeGray with 17 points, Brown with 15 points. Ball being brought up now by HMCTA. Seth Moore dribbling around with it. Gives off to Nate Moyer, who is blocked by Rossi. Heinze comes away with the ball. Liam comes half court, gives it up to Phillips, gives it over to Dontel. Into Liam, going into the hoop. Oh! Back out to Rossi, back out to Dontel. Phillips pops and hits a three. I believe it was a three. Traveling called on Josh O'Neill. Granby ball. That was the 11th point of the game for Justin Phillips. Heinze looks over to Goodrow. Goodrow's shot is blocked, but Heinze comes away with the ball. Gives it up to Justin Phillips. Goodrow sets a pick. Phillips uses it. Oh, and misses. It looked like it wanted to go in, but it didn't. There's the shot by Seth Moore. Goodrow comes away with it. 10 shoots, 10 rebounds. Wow, nice three-pointer. Nothing but net for Justin Phillips. 65-23 Granby. Phillips now with 14 points. So he had 17 for DeGray, 15 for Brown, 14 for Phillips. Nate Moyer pops and misses. Phillips comes down with the ball. Phillips is at the top of the key. Drives the lane. Nice layup. Nice layup. 16 points for Justin Phillips. Timeout. Appears it's Coach Hansen who called the timeout. 67-23, the Granby Bears. Very, very nice balanced scoring tonight with 17 points from Jack DeGray, 15 points from Josh Brown, 16 points from Justin Phillips. Some of the scorers on the HMTCA side, we have Seth Moore with 4 points. We have Jackson Sherman with 2 points up on the scoreboard right now. All right, this is Brad Field coming to you live on Granby Live Streaming Club, the Granby High School Live Streaming Club. And it's going to be our pleasure to broadcast 6 of the boys' games this year, the 6 home games by the boys, and 6 home games for the girls' basketball team. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm threatening my co-workers up here, Jack Marler, Pryor Waskin, Owen Danke, and Nick Boyd, Cooper Boyd, that they are all going to be broadcasters before this year is over. They're already doing a heck of a job with all the technical stuff. So look for them, the Granby High School Live Streaming Club. And keep it in mind, like if you have some, aunt or uncle that lives out in Oregon or Nevada or something and can never watch any of their family's games, they're able to do so now and to watch them live. And this is all done by the kids here at Granby Memorial High School in Granby, Connecticut. So really nice feather in their cap for this. I've never really heard of anything like this, and I guess this is what you might call cutting edge. Owen agrees with me. All right, let's see who Granby has out there. We've got out there Dontel, Liam, Justin, Goudreau. All right, Heinze guarding Smith. Phillips is guarding Wanumi. Oh, pass in, broken up by Justin Phillips, but HMTCA comes away with the ball. Smith has it, guarded by Heinze, top of the key. Blocked by Rossi. Phillips to Heinze, to Goudreau. Aiden takes the ball, top of the key to Rossi. Rossi shoots around the rim and out. Ralph has it again. Hook shot goes in. That's 8 points for Ralph Rossi, number 32 on your program. All right, let's see. Smith is guarded by Heinze. HMTCA on the offense. Wanumi gives to Sherman. Sherman drives but gets cut off at the pass. Sherman looking, passes to Smith. Ball's into Anwer. It's as far out as I've seen Anwer all night. He's usually right onto the basket. There's Sherman going down the lane. Nice pass by Sherman into O'Neal, who scores. 69-75 now, Granby. And the Bears only have 2:28 left in the game to secure their first win of the season, I believe it's safe to say. All right, Phillips out to Heinze, who pops a three. Oh, not good. All right, and here comes Smith, pops a three. Front of the rim, off the backboard and out. Rossi with the rebound, gives to Phillips. 1:58 in the game. 69-25 Granby over HMTCA. Liam Heinze hits a 3, but after the whistle. So that's no good. Doesn't count, I mean. It was a beautiful shot. All right, Sherman gives to Jarek. I haven't seen him tonight. All right, that was Jarek, and this is Seth Moore. Ball's out to Anwer. Anwer looking around, gets it into Moore. Moore, top of the key, guarded by Phillips. Ball's to Jarek now, who's got it. And Moore takes a long 3 and comes up with nothing but air. 1:10 left in the game. All right, here comes Justin Phillips. Rossi saying, come with me. Use me as a screen. Phillips obliges. Misses the shot, though. There's Seth Moore popping, no good. Ball is out of bounds, but it remains HMTCA's ball. Jarek is going to inbound the ball. Looking to Moore. Oh, puts up a 3, misses. Rebound by Goodrow, down to Phillips. Phillips comes top of the key, over to Heinze. Killing time, 36 seconds. Liam drives in, passes out. Dontel has it, Ralph has it. Spin move by Ralph. Takes a shot, and he gets fouled with 28.5 seconds left on the clock. Very nice balanced scoring tonight. DeGray with 17 points, Brown with 15 points, Phillips with 16 points, Rossi with 8 points for Granby. Heinze has at least 5. He's not up on the scoreboard right now, but Ralph's foul shot in and out. All right, we've got 20 seconds left in the game. And Calderon has the ball. Ten seconds left. Jarek is going to inbound the ball for HMTCA. Good defense by Dontel Williams. Pokes the ball out of bounds. Okay, ball's into Nate Moyer. Nate drives. Oh, nice pass. But the shot by Anwer is blocked by Rossi. The buzzer sounds, and Granby goes home with their first win of the season. Friday night, February 12th. The final score is the Granby Bears 69, HMTCA 25. So for my buddies up here tonight helping me out with the game, to Jack Marler, to Pryor Waskin, Owen Danke, Nick Boyd, Cooper Boyd, thank you guys very much. This is Brad Fields signing off from Granby Memorial High School. Final score tonight, the Granby Bears 69 and HMTCA Hartford Magnet Trinity College Academy 25.
Today. I wrapped it up in bubble wrap, put a note in there with my phone number, my address, whatever you might need, and told them that. That's it. So the little just like comes out. Yeah. I don't think it's supposed to do that. But I love to watch it. I'm like, I've been wearing the blue one. I'm wearing enough blue.